Hi YouTube. I just reduced my auto insurance by about a half, and I thought I'd share with you how I did that and offer some suggestions that might help you also. I realize that what I did won't work for everyone because thankfully not everyone has that much to save, but here's my story. I have two boys, two teenage boys who both drive and have their own vehicles, and their insurance, they were insured on our policy with their vehicles. One has had a minor ding incident, the other has had two, so needless to say the insurance went up significantly. What I was surprised to learn was this. I put each boy on their own insurance policy, separating it out from my husband's and my insurance. And even though they've still, they have the same driving records, the total, which I'm still paying for everyone, but it literally cut it in half. I know that sounds crazy, but it did. Now, one thing I also did, and this is something that everybody can do, whether you have children or not. For instance, my boys had their cars covered in the event they were in an accident and their car was totaled or significantly damaged. My husband and I don't have that type of coverage on our vehicles because the vehicles are old. They're not worth much. And while the vehicles that my sons drive are newer and what have you, we dropped that part of their insurance also. The reason being this. Number one, the vehicles are a couple years older now than when they purchased them. And number two, for instance, with the one boy, we saved almost $500 every 6 months by dropping that. So in a year's time, that's $1,000. Now, hopefully, they'll never wreck their car, but if they do, and they just have to, they can get a clunker for a couple thousand. And within 1 year, you've saved $1,000 on just that one policy. My other son saved, by dropping that coverage, saved almost $1,000, like 910 or something. Anyway, now my husband and I, don't ask me why, but ours dropped like a rock when we got rid of those two. I guess somehow they were dinging us for them, even though everyone's still driving the same cars. I mean, it's really kind of crazy when you think of it. But just by moving them onto their own policies, we cut our insurance in half. Now, another thing I would suggest you do, because this made a little bit of a difference also on all of our insurances, they had our mileage way higher than what we actually drive. And for instance, if you used to work and now you don't, you're obviously driving a lot less than you used to, or if your job location has changed, or school location, or what have you. So I think it would behoove everyone to check their insurance every now and again, make sure that they're getting the coverage that best fits them and suits them. If you have an older car, consider dropping your collision. Consider upping your deductible. We did that many, many years ago. Our deductible is $1,000 where it used to be $250 or something like that. And over the life of a policy, you save so much money. If you're pretty certain that you're not going to have an accident that you caused, you might want to consider that. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Take good care, folks. Hope everybody's doing well.